Hi there, it's Mike Smith from Hawkeye Options, and we're looking at Alcoa today, and we're trying to determine whether this is a short entry or not. If we look at the daily chart purely, then we do see the three things that we need for a Hawkeye entry. In that we've got a new downtrend since 2 days ago. We've got red selling volume, and we've got red heat map. So there's a big tick on the daily chart. However, there's a couple of things that I would point out. First of all, if we look at this critical, it appears, $10 line in the sand there that I put on the 2-day chart, just to take out some of the noise. You can see how this was support really since mid-July, and prior to that was obviously resistance between May and that mid-July point. Quite clearly we're at a key price point. So if we break $10, then that could certainly trigger an entry, and certainly we see selling volume on the 2-day chart. If we look at the weekly chart, just at trend, we see uptrend flattened out now completely with this lower lows that we've seen over the last few weeks. So lower highs, lower lows. There's a pivot high that we saw. So again in the middle of July, but we haven't yet hit selling volume on this. We suspect that we will on this next bar, which will be obviously tonight, but we've also got a green heat map on the second time frame there. So this really isn't consistent. If this was in congestion, red selling volume and dark or red heat map, then that would be a tick. One thing I would say with this is it looks as though it has potential. For those of you who have Hawkeye and are trading it live, then that break of $10 may well create the final ticks, the final pieces in the jigsaw to take a short entry on Alcoa. But at this stage, it's not quite there yet. You've got a chance to have a look at this in the last hour. Then, of course, you can potentially trade it if those criteria are met. Of course, before market open, we've got GDP and we've got Janet Yellen speaking during the day. So at this stage, we wouldn't even touch it with a barge pole, or be very cautious about any entry prior to 10 a.m. And probably another hour after that to see what the market response is to Janet Yellen and the data that's out. Have a good weekend. And that's just one of the trades I'm considering for today. So before we go, if you'd like to see everything I'm considering and see the trades I'm really taking, why not take a trial to my Options Elite alert and trading service? That way, you can see exactly how I find the best trades that can produce the largest returns whilst keeping the risk low. Just click on the link below and get started today. You'll be glad you did. See you soon.